Hello? Hello? Hey, this is Ryan, and this is the local flavor segment. Goodbye.
I fell and lost to the war, shot me dead. I was lost and I said to the voices in my head, I gotta get up again.
How y'all doing? This is your boy Thomas on the 26th episode of the 5-4 Road Show. I'm sitting next to my guy Ryan.
You're not sitting.
I'm standing next to my guy Ryan. How you been, bro? Woo. How was the break?
Everything's good. The break was awesome.
How was the break? Productive break?
35-second break, and I'm back ready like it never happened.
That's right, man. That's how this song good. I'm gonna let this play for a second.
Manometer 2. Love it. Love it. All right, cut the music. I got some important things to get to. We got a big event coming up. Thomas, let them know what I'm talking about.
Danny Benedetto.
You've heard him on the show.
April 8th. The Shogun fights. We got a fight that we gonna get this victory now. And if you need tickets, I think they might be sold out, but they might not be. I personally got an extra one. I'm holding on to an extra ticket. I need you to holler at me for it. I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Get up close and personal.
Got your ticket right there. It could be yours. Hit us up. We have no elaborate game or anything like that. Just hit us up and we'll give you the ticket. How about that?
Yeah, it's as simple as that, man. It's 5-4 Show, showing love. Shout out to Danny Benedetto. We going to get this W, man. I know he's been working hard, training hard. See it every day on Facebook. Make sure that you guys go follow him on all social media. Make sure you go out, show him love.
Shogun Fights.
That's right.
That is SHO Gun GUN Fights at Royal Farms Arena, Saturday, April 8th, 2017 at 7 p.m. These are really silly seats, too, on the tickets that we have. Hit us up.
That's right.
And, hey, we got a staple of the show, something that I
Shout out to Danny Benedetto one more time. Go ahead, my fault.
Shut up. A staple of the show that we have is Spot of the Week.
Spot of the Week. That's how we do it.
And I have a really good Spot of the Week this week. Something that runs right through Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Right through the blood of Fredericksburg.
The Rappahannock River. I know a lot of you like to go swimming down there. I do as well. I've had plenty of great times down Rappahannock, but it can also be a very dangerous place. But here, I'm going to give you some facts.
Let them know about it, because you know what? I love the Rappahannock River, man. It's a great place to hang out.
Well, listen, it runs through. It's in it's in Virginia. Counties.
Virginia.
It runs through Lancaster, Middle Essex, Richmond, Westmoreland, King George, Caroline, Stafford, Spotsylvania, Culpeper, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Runs through all those places.
Cool, man.
It's from the Chesapeake Bay watershed.
Okay.
It is 195 miles long.
Wow.
And the Rappahannock River is in eastern Virginia, in the United States, approximately 195 miles long. It traverses the entire northern part of the state, from the Blue Ridge Mountains in the west, across the Piedmont to the Chesapeake Bay, south of the Potomac River. An important river in American history. The Rappahannock was the site of early settlements in the Virginia colony, and later was at the center of major theater of a battle in the American Civil War.
Nice.
Due to its significance as an obstacle to north and south movements in its effect, functioned as the war's eastern theater boundary between the North, the Union, and the South, the Confederate States of America.
Nice.
So it kind of really, separated them
Right.
at one point, which was kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. So you just on one side of the river staring at the opponent or the enemy.
Yeah. But look,
that's pretty crazy.
The
man.
Rappahannock looks fun. It is, and it can be a really good time. But hey,
We need you guys to be safe.
please be safe.
We need you to be safe.
And me and Thomas have been out there, and I had to take him to this place I call Pride Rock.
We call it Pride Rock.
And I had him swimming upshore about, I'd say, we're there one day. We may or may not have had a couple beverages.
Bear and I. And trust me when I tell you, your boy's not Michael Phelps.
Listen.
Your boy's not Michael Phelps.
I don't condone this, all right? Don't be having beverages out there, okay? It's not safe.
That's
Just
not the bit.
go out there and have
That's
fun.
a bad bit.
Yeah,
don't
but
do
this
that.
was young. We were young and stupid. And my man Thomas is fresh out of shoulder surgery, and he's not the best swimmer in the world
Sorry, Mom.
at all.
Sorry, Mom. Love you, Mom.
And I take Thomas out to Pride Rock, which is about 125 yards upstream in the middle of the river.
And by take me out there, I mean, I'm hanging on to this guy's waistband like a dolphin. I mean, he's just getting money, and I feel like I'm just going for a ride. I'm like, yo, this is upstream.
Taking my man upstream to Pride Rock.
I took the sling off my shoulder 4 weeks out, 5 weeks out. I don't even know if I started rehab yet. And
it's also illegal to drink down the river too, by the way.
Yes, by the way, yeah, that's a bad bit. That was don't do that.
Just so you know, we're not condoning that.
No, not at all.
But we got there.
So he gets me to Pride Rock. What happens next?
We hang out at Pride Rock for a little bit, and then we all realized that we have to make it back for Pride Rock. A lot of people lost flip-flops that day. You know, a lot of people, faced their fears, but it was very dangerous at times as well. Mm-hmm. So this is what I want you to know about the river. Be careful of high water, strong currents, uneven riverbeds, deep holes. You could be walking along in there. There's deep holes you can't see under thing. Don't
trapped.
stand in moving water. You could get your feet trapped between rocks, things like that. Stay away from diving. Don't dive into there. There's rocks.
Very shallow
that you
in
can't
certain
see.
spots.
Yep. And hypothermia. Be careful with cold water exposure, even with a little bit of damp, chill, and wind. You might think it's nice. You might try to go today. It's not quite warm enough.
Yeah,
to go
not quite. It's about 60, 65 today. It's not quite the weather you want to jump in.
Always respect the river. Have a buddy system. Bring a life jacket. Wear shoes, appropriate clothes, things like that. Make sure you can you're a swimmer. You're in pretty peak physical condition. No drugs or alcohol. Have a very planned trip. Back out plans. Check the weather and the time of the day. Scout unknown hazards. Watch out for snakes and things like that.
Absolutely.
And always keep a mind on the water level.
I think the best thing that you said right there, man, was buddy system.
Yep.
Buddy system.
Don't go down there by yourself.
Don't go out there by yourself, especially in the evening. Really stay away from that, out there in the evening. Now, there are a couple spots that you could pitch a fire. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you allowed to do that during the evening?
I don't know. I'll get back to you.
Okay. We're going to get back to you on that.
Not sure the exact law on that.
Right. I'm sure, there might be an after the sun sets, get off the river rule, if I had to assume.
Yeah, you can't go down after sunset, after dark. Yeah.
So if that's the case.
Hey.
Awesome.
But
great spot of the week.
Have fun. Be a kid.
Great spot of the week, man. Thank you for that, Ryan. That's the Rappahannock River. If you want to hear it again, make sure that you go out there, have some fun. Have a lot of fun. Just be safe. That's all we want.
But hey, I have an interesting story. King George School closed Tuesday after testing shows water is unsafe to drink.
Water is unsafe to drink.
Yeah, Sealston Elementary in King George County will be closed. This was Tuesday because water tests showed bacterial problems have made the water unsafe to drink without boiling. Oh. Residents of the nearby Oakland Park subdivision have faced the same water restrictions since since Friday night when the notices were attached to their front door. So people in the surrounding neighborhoods and stuff like that. Yeah. And
I'm going to take a seat.
Yep. The notices stated that the bacteriological water quality at Oakland Park is unknown at this time. So that's crazy. You got an elementary school right out in King George, and they tested the water, and it was safe to drink. Unsafe to drink.
Yeah, that's
I did hear today, though, that it is safe now.
Okay.
But this was Tuesday.
So they got that under control. Well, still, you don't want an elementary school to have water not safe to drink unless you boil it. That's
not good at all.
Pretty old age to me.
That's not good. That's not good clean water. I know Flint, Michigan had the water crisis going on and still does, where their water's been unsafe to drink for a very long time now. So that's never good. You never want to hear that. Water is a necessity.
Right, absolutely. So, hey, St. Patty's Day passed, man.
Yes, it did. Downtown Fredericksburg was a really good time.
How was that's what you did?
Well, I started at Jay's. I went to the Kegs and Eggs event at Jay's. Had a really good time. Saw lots of people out there. A lot of very festive things going on. Guy came in, played his bagpipes.
Really?
Had really good deals.
Cool.
Had a really good breakfast. Drank a green beer. Didn't really like it.
Yeah.
Just weird. I couldn't get over the mental aspect of it. But
just being green.
Just enjoyed St. Patrick's Day downtown. They did a lot of things down there. It was really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. I took St. Patty's off, man. Took St. Patty Day off.
Yeah. You went down to Shamrock the Block in Richmond.
Right. So the weekend before, I had celebrated the event, but the actual day of, just took that one off.
Just sat it out.
Just sometimes
that's one of those holidays I really have always enjoyed.
Yeah, it's never. I always like a good schnitzel. You know,
Good schnitzel.
there's nothing ever wrong with that. Don't give me sauerkraut though, man. Don't do that.
You're not a sauerkraut guy?
I've never been a sauerkraut
I
guy.
can get down with some sauerkraut.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just so vinegary.
Well, I
and
eat everything.
Salty and just weird.
I
and
can eat
just-
everything.
No shouts out to sauerkraut.
No shouts out to sauerkraut.
No shout
No
out to
shouts
sauerkraut.
out to sauerkraut.
That's right. So hey, what we gonna jump into in the what you don't know outside the 540
Well, we got
segment?
some stuff on Drake's album that dropped. We got stuff on Dave Chappelle. I got baseball seasons coming up. The Nats are coming up. I'm going
Baseball.
to opening day next Monday. Really stoked about that. And we'll have more information on things you need to know as far as the show, the Facebook page. We'll get into all that, give you simple reminders, and stuff also that we have to do moving forward for you guys. So we'll get to all that when we come right back.
Boom.